Hey guys, man, we are back, man. We got a new episode today. Now, I'm excited about this. You know, my boy Chris Brown, Usher, they got a whole, tour coming up and stuff like that, which a lot of people are excited about, including me, not just the ladies, okay? I've been wanting to see, both of these guys perform for a minute. So seeing them both together on stage, that's gonna be crazy. You know what I mean? I will be getting my tickets. You know what I'm saying? All y'all dudes out there, oh my God, worried about y'all girl going or whatever. Fuck all that. At the end of the day, I'ma be there too. You feel me? So, and trust me, Chris Brown and Usher can't get all your girls. You feel me? It's gonna be a lot of beautiful women there. So if you are a dude, it would probably be the best play to pull your ass up there. You know what I mean? Like, y'all boys crazy. But anyway, man, the Chris Brown album is out. 1111 was phenomenal. That was like one of my favorite albums. I think my favorite album by Chris Brown, my favorite, and this is everybody, people, have their favorite albums. I like X. For some reason, X is like my joint. You know what I mean? He has a lot of good music on that album, so I definitely I rock with that. You got Loyal on there. You got the song with he got a song with R. Kelly on there. He got a song with I know you got a song with Kendrick Lamar on there. You got a song with Usher on there. You got a song with Rick Ross. This album is phenomenal to me. You know what I mean? Now 1111 is strong, is behind that. You know what I mean? Which that's kind of a hard flip. So. But anyway, man, enough of that. Let's get to this album, man. Chris Brown was saying how this is a complete album. This is basically him. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely looking forward to hearing this, especially with everything that to be circulating around Chris Brown and things like that, man. I mean, I feel like as an artist, this dude is phenomenal. Really, I feel like he's the best artist that we have right now. That's just my opinion. But anyway, let's jump to this first song, man. Leave Me Alone, and we gonna go from there. You see, these are the type of tracks I like. I love Chris Brown intros. His intros be magnificent. But what I really like about it is the instrumentation on this, man. You bring in the violins. I heard some piano would be nice. I mean, I can see this being like something with live instrumentation on stage. Live performance. Hey, man, if he coming out like this, y'all, like, hey, it's gonna line just to give me a light. You know what I'm saying? He don't need your approval. Okay. I like the theme of this song, man. Like, leave me alone. Let me do me. You know what I'm saying? I already wrote my path. You know what I'm saying? Let me do what I do. Y'all do what y'all do. You feel me? So I mean, I like this. And a lot of times I feel like Chris Brown be writing from the heart for real. This is it's like everybody it's like, bro, like I have never seen somebody get attacked so much over a mistake, something that they did when they were a teenager. You know what I mean? The man was, what, 16 or 17? I don't even forget how old he was whenever him and that Rihanna thing happened. But it's like, if she forgave this dude, why the hell are y'all still on this? You feel me? It don't make any sense. I mean, and then, it's insane, bro. Where I'm supposed to be, man, I already wrote my destiny. Leave me alone, you feel me? Hey, man, fuck with this. Hey, man, they don't ever mention that. You know what I mean? This boy fell down, man, and they overlooking the fact that regardless of everybody trying to, bash him, take him down, create this narrative, man. This man has been attacked in so many ways, man. A lot of times I don't even know how you deal with this shit, you know what I mean? And for him to still be on the move and doing what he's doing right now, man, this man he should be an inspiration to others, to be honest. Because the scrutiny that this man has to go through is beyond crazy, man. When I'm thinking about Chris Brown, because if you hear all the instruments and everything that's been played, it sounds like live instruments, in the studio. And what I like about this is, whenever I see Chris Brown perform live, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, I don't recall ever seeing him really like with a live band, because normally Chris Brown is the main attraction, him and his dancers and things like that. So that's what I normally see. But I can see this right here being something to where he's coming out and, you know, and people are not only embracing Chris Brown, they're embracing the music, the musicians behind them, you know what I mean? Because people got to I feel like we got to bring music back. You know, everybody's like, you know, with this digital era, people are making beats on their computers and everything like that, which is fine, you know, but it's taken away from the real musicians out there, the real ones who got the real guitars, the real pianos, the real violinists, you know, and things like that. So this is a great start to an album. To me, it is, you know, because if I'm going to a concert or something like that and I'm seeing him come out, actually, he don't, like, if you listen to the intro and how it was building, you can see that it can be a build up. It can literally just focus on the music first, build up or whatever, then he can come out or whatever, and then, you know, perform. But this is a great motivational song, you know what I mean? So just, you know, I think that people nowadays are very too focused on other people's opinions and let that dictate how they move. I think this song right here is a good song because, you know, a lot of times when you listen to these artists nowadays, and I'm a fan of hip hop, I'm an artist myself, and but it's one of them things to where lately the message has been tainted with, you know, and it's not too, like, when we were coming up, man, you had so many different types of artists, you know, you had all these different artists in different lanes. You had the street rapper, you had the fun rapper, the dancing rapper, you know, of course the MC Hammer, you had the who else can I name? The Commons, you know, the people like the Most Defs and the you know, Talib Kweli's, Kanye West, the Jay-Z's and the Lil Wayne's, M's, like, you know, all these different type of artists, the Method Man's, Red, I can just go all day, I don't even want to do that, but everybody had their own particular way of rapping, but they also had different messaging, you know, like a lot of them, you know, you didn't listen to a hip hop album back then and there wasn't some type of positive message in a song. If you listen to a whole album, it's going to be some song about something positive, you know. The whole album ain't going to be destructive. So lately, I just feel like we need music like this. We need music like Chris Brown and others to keep this going, to keep the positive messages out there, the inspirational messages out there. Because if we don't have artists like this, man, I mean, I feel like we're doomed. I mean, because personally, music is a mantra. And, you know, when you listen to these things or whatever, these negative things or whatever, it sticks in your head. You start trying to become what you hear. So, yeah, I mean, I'm going to go on a rant, but, you know, let's finish the rest of the song. Okay, y'all, that was Leave Me Alone by Chris Brown. That was a phenomenal song, man. Phenomenal intro, man. I love the instrumentation. I like the messenger behind it. And yeah, man, like this is a good start to an album. I'm definitely feeling the cover. You know, it takes you back to the old days, Michael Jackson and Lionel Richie, you know, things like that. And yeah, this is a phenomenal album. I won't say album yet, because, you know, like Chris got some albums, man, and it's tough, man. But yeah, But yeah, man, that was that song, Stick With Me. We're gonna move on to the next song, but this is just the first video. If you guys like my reaction, please stick with me. We're going on to the next song. And if you haven't subbed to the hub, make sure you sub to the hub. I'm gonna holler at you.